my lovely people, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you are keeping hydrated. If you're new, kindly subscribe to my channel. But if you are a returning subscriber first, thank you so much for the support. But don't forget to press the notification bell so that you might get notified each and every time I post a video. So let's get straight into today's video. So my loves, in today's video I want us to discuss as young single mothers things that we wish we knew before we became young single mothers about motherhood. That will help other young single expecting mothers to learn something before they get into motherhood, and so that they may not make the mistakes that we did. Okay, yeah. So the first thing that I wish I knew before I became a young single mother was, when you get a baby, life continues regardless. So I didn't know the art of balancing my life and my baby, and all my focus shifted towards taking care of the baby, and I focused on the baby too much, such that I forgot that I had other things to do. I had a life to live apart from having the baby. So what I would advise other young single mothers, after maybe 2 to 3 months of postpartum, make sure that you continue with other things. If you are writing a book or something that you can multitask and do it with the baby, don't stop. Just continue with whatever you are doing, especially if it's something that you can multitask with, helping the baby or taking care of the baby. So don't stop for anything. Don't shift your focus to the or your attention and focus to the baby. Just multitask. Just make sure that you balance taking care of the child and doing your other things that you are able to do. So I wish I knew that, because I spend a lot of time focusing on the baby, and then I forgot my other projects and started to feel like my life has stopped. No, it is you who stops your life after getting a child. So make sure that you balance whatever you can do. Make sure that you push your projects and continue with whatever you are doing. Okay, yeah, that's my tip number one. Sorry guys, she just woke up as I was doing the video, and I have to pick her, and she has to be part of the video, and especially the point that I'm about to make now concerns this matter. So the other thing that I wanted to tell you is that I wish I knew that when you have a baby, you multitask whatever you are doing with the baby. You don't stop doing anything just because the baby is awake. When I had my first baby, I used to wait until the baby sleeps so that I might do another thing. And I ended up starving, guys. Yeah, I ended up starving because I couldn't cook, I couldn't wash utensils before the baby has slept. And when the baby slept, I just tried to wash 2 utensils and the baby is awake. So I used to starve a lot. I became so, what is it called in I became so petite, extra petite. I was unhealthy because I didn't spare some time to eat. So yeah, I wish you to know that you multitask. You hold the baby with one hand, you cut onions with the other hand. Yes, that's how bad it is, but we manage. So learn to multitask, especially with house chores. Don't just sit down and wait for the baby to sleep, because babies are unpredictable. You don't know the time she will sleep or he, and you don't know how long the baby will sleep. So just learn multitasking if you can. If you can make the bed while the baby is on the bed and awake and crying, just multitask. So that's another thing that I wish I knew before I got a baby. Another thing that I wish I knew before I had the baby is that you sleep when the baby sleeps, when you get time to. Okay, because a baby's sleeping schedule is so much complicated in a way that a baby might sleep the whole day and stay awake the whole night. Now can you imagine that you have stayed awake the whole night and the whole day, and at night when the baby stays awake, you have to stay awake. So get some rest at any given moment. When the baby sleeps, do some 1, 2, 3 things in the house, but the second time the baby sleeps, make sure that you get some rest so that you might get energy when she decides to be awake the whole night. So sleep when the baby sleeps so that you might get the energy to take care of her or him when he chooses to stay awake the whole night. Yeah, especially if you don't have anyone to help you around. Sleep when the baby sleeps. It will really, really, really save you a lot. So, guys, another thing that I wish I knew before I had the baby is that taking shower. You can really fail to have time to take shower, but taking shower, make sure that you take shower. I realized that taking shower is therapy. When you take shower, you get a lot of energy to take care of the baby. So that's one thing I wished I knew, because in my first pregnancy I used to take care of the baby too much that I forget. I failed to have some 3 seconds to take shower because the work was overwhelming. But make sure you spare 3 minutes to take shower. Even if the baby is crying, just leave them for a while, go and take shower. It freshens you up and it gives you the energy to take care of the baby. So make sure that you take shower at least once a day, if not two. Okay, make sure that you take shower. It will really, really freshen you up and give you some strength to take care of the baby. Okay, yo 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 yo. Guys, another thing that I wish I knew is that it's okay to give out your baby to be helped with her and take 1 day of resting. Okay, yeah, especially if you are taking care of her or him alone, make sure that once in a while you take a day off from the baby and rest, refresh, and restart. It really helps you to take care of the baby. And even if you have no one to give your baby, or you have no one that you can trust, make sure that once in a while take your baby even to a daycare, so that especially on maybe Sundays or on Saturdays, go, express your milk, take your baby to a daycare, especially the one that you're comfortable with. Come back to the house, take care of yourself, cook yourself some nice meal, and take shower, do the shaving and stuff, skincare and stuff. And then after you are done with that, just put on a movie and some popcorns and rest, or just sleep, restart, and then in the evening go pick your baby. Thank me later. It will really, really, really help you a lot with getting some new energy to take care of the baby for the week. So you will thank me later. How what that does to you, it completely changes the game. So make sure that you have a 1 day off, because taking care of a baby is not an easy job, and don't feel like a bad mother when you do so. It is healthy for you and it is for the betterment of the baby, so that you may take care of the baby effectively. So make sure that you take a day off, maybe in 1 week or in 2 weeks. Take a day off, take care of yourself, and restart the week as you get a lot of energy to take care of the baby. So yeah, that's it. And guys, another thing that I wish I knew is that babies' clothes aren't piled up. No matter the situation, make sure that you wash the baby's clothes daily, on daily basis, each and every time. After each day, wash the baby's clothes and wash your clothes. Don't pile them up. Otherwise, they'll make you cry one day when you are washing them. Yeah, make sure that you wash the baby's clothes and your clothes on daily basis, or if it goes too much, wash after 2 days, especially if you are alone and you don't have someone to help you. So wash the baby's clothes on daily basis. And I wish I knew that until one day I was washing a full laundry basket while crying. Yeah, it was so terrible, guys. And guys, I wish I knew that when you have a baby, you need to eat extra healthy. because a lot of nutrients from your body are being taken to produce the breast milk. So you're supposed to eat extra healthy. Make sure that your meals are balanced at any time that you get to afford that. So make sure that you are eating balanced meals. Make sure that you're taking a lot of water, yeah, so that your baby might also stay hydrated. And so yeah, make sure that you are eating balanced meals and taking a lot of water. I wish I knew that, because in the first time I became so much malnutritious because I wasn't eating. I told you I was starving because I wasn't balancing my time properly to take to get time to take care of the baby, and it was horrible, horrible. So make sure that you eat balanced meals and take a lot of water, because your milk is being used, is using a lot of your nutrients in the body to take care of the baby. Another thing that I wish I knew is that no one tells you to rest and you don't get time to rest. You create time to rest. So when you have a baby, work is too much and work is continuous. Like, you wash clothes, she pees on other clothes, you are washing utensils, you're cooking again, you're washing his clothes, she has just burped on her attires and the attires have gotten milk, she has peed on herself, you're washing the other clothes. So work is a cycle that is there when you have a baby and you don't have anyone to support you. So the minute that you have a child, make sure that as a young single mom with no support from anyone, make sure that you create your time to rest. Sometimes just leave the work, lay down, sleep, or get some rest. The work never ends, it continues. You do this, others come. You wash these clothes, others are already dirty and needs to be washed. So if you do not create time for yourself to rest, not that you're resting because there is no work, you're resting because your body is tired. So once you feel tired, create some time and rest. Don't do work continuously, you'll do it and you'll harm yourself. So create time for yourself to rest. Okay, yeah, that's another thing that I wish I knew. I wish I knew that when you have your baby, sometimes you gotta change who your friends are. Yeah, you heard me right. When you have a baby at a very young age, you have to change your friends, because not really changing or dropping them, but you have to find another circle of friends who maybe share the same situation with you, who have a baby, because sometimes you find that your friends who don't have children don't understand you. They want you to maybe go on maybe dinner dates and stuff with them on daily basis, of which you can't manage. So it's a bit wise to have a circle of friends. Don't drop the other ones because they are your friends, but have another circle of friends who you share similar goals, and you maybe all have children. Maybe when you're discussing things, you don't feel out of place. You're discussing how the baby how the baby is used to crying the all night. When you discuss that with other people who don't have kids or have not experienced the same, they would they wouldn't understand you. Of course they'll nod, but they won't understand what it means, that, and maybe you're not sharing a lot of common things. So make sure that at least you have a circle of friends who are in the same situation with you. They will understand you better, and when you are talking, you'll feel like you're so much connected to them. So I wish I knew that finding a new circle of moms, young moms like you, is really helpful. So that's another thing that I wish I knew. I wish I knew that life doesn't stop when you have a baby. Life continues, everything continues as normal. Only that if you put it into your head that a lot has changed, it really affects you. But I wish I knew that when you get a baby, everything should run as normal. Just rest and balance things. But I wish I knew that life continues as normal as it used to be, because there's always that fright of, I'll become a mother, friends will go, I won't have time to do 1 2 3, I won't have time to go rest, I won't have time to go swim, to go for outs. No, nothing changes. You just need to stay organized, and life continues as it has always been, only that you have to cut to cut some, you will have to have a lot of time with your baby, and you have to cut off some time spending things that are not so much important, but once in a while you can have fun. Yeah, that's the biggest fear I had. I thought that when you become a mother you don't have fun. I'm going to start behaving in a certain way, I'm starting to stop wearing beautiful clothes and start tying wraps and stuff. No, life continues and as normal as long as you have decided to become a mother. Motherhood is about you and your relationship with the baby. It's not about anything else. You can be tying wraps and not be a good mom. So motherhood is what we should be taken as what it should be. It has nothing to do with the outward look of you or your lifestyle, but you should have a good lifestyle so that your baby can emulate, but it doesn't change who you are. It doesn't go away with anything. You just remain the same person. Okay. Yeah, I wish I knew that. I wish I knew that getting a baby at a younger age calls you out for being irresponsible. I wish I knew that it should be an eye opener. It should be a moment where you have to take your life more seriously. It should be a moment whereby you have to broaden your thinking capacity. You should start thinking about how to build yourself so that you might be a good man to your child. So I wish I knew that. I didn't know that, but right now I know that. So I wish you too could know that having a baby is should be taken as an opportunity to make things work out for you, to build yourself at a very young age and shift your focus towards building yourself and taking care of the baby. So I wish I knew that, because for real, I didn't know that. But once you get a baby, make sure that you take it as an opportunity to open your mind, build yourself financially, emotionally, physically. Yeah, take it as an opportunity to build yourself. That's something that I wish I knew. I wish I knew that life moves on regardless of your situation and maybe the baby daddy and stuff. I thought that when the baby daddy won't be present, life just shuts down and you don't have a life to live. No, you got a life to live, you got a baby to take care of. So if you are out there and depressed, just collect yourself up. Try to snap out of the depression, because the baby needs you healthy and alive. It takes time. You won't heal in a minute, a second, a week, or something. Give yourself, or be kind to yourself enough to give yourself time to heal, but snap out of the depression. Don't let yourself get depressed. Just snap out of it. And if you cannot snap out of it, or it has caged you too much, go see a therapist and you will snap out of the depression. Time heals. Take your time, but just know that God entrusted you with the baby because he knew that you can do it. So just do it. Do it. I wish I knew that motherhood doesn't have a manual. You just do it. Okay. Yeah, just do it, because I thought that maybe sometimes I'm not doing the right thing because there is a way that you're supposed to be a mother. No, motherhood got no manual, and you just do it. You just do it. Don't doubt yourself like, am I really being a good mother or stuff? No, just do it. And this occurs so much time. You beat yourself up for like, how should I know that I'm doing the right thing? How should I know that I'm being a good mom? No, motherhood got no manual. You just do it. Yeah, just do it. Don't beat yourself up about, am I being a good mother? No, just do the right thing. Just take care of your baby the way you want to take care of your baby, and trust you me, you will be a good mom. So I wish I knew that motherhood has got no manual to follow. You just do it the way you feel like it's best to do it, and trust me, you'll be a good mom. Just do it. Okay? Yeah. This gotta feel like a silly one, but I wish I knew that when you get a baby, you bring a life to this world. Silly me, yes, but I wish I knew that. Sometimes you just don't think through it, but when I wish giving birth and getting a child is something that should make you feel so special. Just think about it. You've carried something in your womb until it becomes a whole person. You're carrying a baby in your womb for 9 months inside there, and then you go through the process of giving birth, and then a mini you is right there next to you. How should that make you feel? I want to talk to you, especially if you are going through maybe postpartum depression, feeling worthless. But just imagine you gave someone life, you gave birth to a whole person, a mini you, a breathing person. Huh? Someone who is breathing, I mean a person, mtu. You have given birth, and there is a person breathing with two eyes, a nose, some ears, mouth, and then they are looking at you toothless and they are smiling at you. Guys, snap out of that postpartum depression. You gave life to a baby. So I wish I knew that it's a special thing that shouldn't make you feel worthless. I wish I knew that. Another thing that I wish I knew is that it gets better with time. If the baby hasn't been sleeping all night for the first month, it gets better during the second month, it gets better during the third month. It goes getting better and better and better and better. The baby stop disturbing with time. So it's something that I wish I knew earlier, because I didn't know that. I thought that, gosh, another morning for the baby to disturb, the baby to cry and stuff. But I wish I knew earlier that it gets better with time, and you can do it. You're a strong person. You are worth doing it. You're doing motherhood the right way, and yeah, it gets better with time. By 1 year, the baby doesn't even wake up at night in so many instances. So yeah, it gets better with time. So that was what I wish I knew before becoming a young single mother. Thank you for watching the video. I hope it has been of help to you. You can hear my baby is crying. Let me go take care of her. Until next time, guys, stay hydrated. And if you have not subscribed, kindly, please just subscribe. The subscription is free. You don't get to pay anything for subscribing, but you support my work by doing so. So thank you so much. I love you. Stay safe, stay hydrated. Bye.